showings can really vary. I mean, you could walk into a home and if you see something or if it feels to you like it's not the right place, I always tell people, let's not waste your time or mine. It's not going to hurt my feelings for you to say, nope, this is what I don't like about it. It's a deal breaker. And as long as I understand what that thing is and I have that feedback, then I'll know for future reference how to fine tune supporting and helping to ensure we don't see homes that are similar or like that. If you really like a home, sometimes those showings can run longer. Nowadays, we're making appointments through showing time most commonly, and you actually have to block out a period of time. If I really feel like it's a viable home for my people, which oftentimes nowadays, if we're seeing the home in person, it's a viable home that they would consider, I'll block out an hour. And that allows for us to walk around the exterior, walk around the interior. If we're out sooner, hey, great. But an hour for a property that you are really serious about, I think is a good amount of time to make the kind of observations you need to make. It's easy to fall in love with the house and see all the pretty things and then turn around and walk away. Usually it's the second time that people see it, they come through and they're like, I didn't notice that the last time, and I didn't notice that, and I didn't notice that. So at the forefront, if we can build in a good chunk of time where we're doing a lap on the outside, making observations, going back inside, maybe taking some measurements or some photos or whatever we need to do to really qualify it as a house that they should consider, that's going to save so much time, because nowadays it's not going to be that we have the time or luxury to go back a second or third time to see the house before we're going to write an offer. And that's just the reality of it. So we need to spend that time while we have that appointment time really getting to know the house and getting a feel for the house so that people are able to move forward on it aggressively if need be and potentially fight for a property, because that's nowadays what it kind of takes. Sometimes we do have to be in and out, and it is like a revolving door, and then there's another appointment scheduled right after us. So again, that prep time in the beginning, before you even set foot on the property, making sure that you already know whether or not it's the right school district, whether or not this is a location that's going to work for you, whether or not it's in proximity to something that's not going to work for you, etc. Doing that work up front and qualifying it, again, so incredibly important. Getting into the house itself, you're gonna have your checklist of things that are the must-haves and the can't deal with. So being as quick and efficient in qualifying it in the time period that you have, that's gonna be hugely important, because the next people are gonna come on through. Now, the more prepared you can be at the front end of that, and that doesn't just mean qualifying the house, it means you understanding the market that you're buying into. Because if it's happening that fast, you hesitating and not being able to put an offer in on the property that you want and like, you'll watch it go. The front end piece, it's not just qualifying the house itself, it's you understanding the market and being comfortable into buying into this market. Or any market, anywhere, anytime.